have a talent, find your gift, find your talent, and use it. You can make this world better just by letting your light shine and doing your part. You can help somebody just by caring about somebody, just by loving somebody. And then, when you get through showing them how much you love them, sometimes folks need to hear it. So make sure you tell them, I love you, I love you, I love you. I really, 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 really love you.
Welcome back to our second week of Advent. Prophet Baruch in the Old Testament presents inspiring words for our second week of Advent. The words, Jerusalem, take off your robe of mourning and misery, put on the splendor of glory from God forever. Command God's children to remove those challenging issues of life. God is calling us to clothe ourselves with the splendor of God. St. Paul used similar words in the New Testament, instructing the community to put on then, as God's chosen one, holy and beloved, heartfelt compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. When following Baruch's and Paul's wisdom, we are putting on the splendor of God. Our ancestors, who lived in a very difficult and challenging period of slavery in this country, sought ways to disrobe the injustices in this country. How could they experience the splendor of God on a Sunday morning, with the church bells ringing in unison with the auction bells? The highest bidder walked away with newly purchased slaves from the slave predicament. Seeing God's majesty was hard. How could they be holy and compassionate when facing degradation and cruel treatment in a system that provided slave owners financial gain? It was the spirituals that helped them. As Sister Thea said, men and women brought sacred songs and chants that reminded them of their homelands and that sustained them in separation and in captivity. Songs to respond to all life situations. Sacred songs, the spirituals, helped those individuals to experience the splendor of God's glory. The spirituals were sermons for a community then and for us today. For instance, concealed in this incredible song, I Got Shoes, are 4 layers of wisdom. First, the songwriter used the first person pronoun, I, recognizing his self-worth with God. Next, the song moves to the second person pronoun, you, teaching that you got shoes. We are equal. No one is better than the next person. The lyrics then move to a communal aspect, drawing everyone in to witness to this profound truth that all of God's children got shoes. This song closes with lyrics that reveal a moralistic twist. Everybody talking about heaven ain't going there. The shoes are a metaphor. The song reveals that we are equal in God's eyes. All of God's children are equal. St. Paul said it like this: for each individual, the manifestation of the Spirit is given for some benefit. Furthermore, heaven for the slaves meant another world or freedom. The understanding here is that they will be home and free. The slaves also believed that those who mistreated them would never, never enter heaven, even though they may preach about heaven. Therefore, as we enter this second week of Advent, let's do what the gospel said. Prepare the way of the Lord, make straight his paths. using our gifts, let's prepare the way of the Lord. If the slaves could use their gifts and talents to loosen the chains of slavery and experience the splendor of God, why can't we do the same? During this Advent week, let's set the captives free and bring sight to the blind. People need to see the splendor of God today. Sister Thea noted in our opening remark, she said, find your gift. The church needs you and I to help a child who is walking a crooked path to find their gift. One thing for sure, Sister Thea worked with school children for many years, helping them to find their spiritual gift through song and the arts. Our children need to see that they have gifts. Our ministry must make straight their path and anyone else to see the splendor of God's glory. This is the joy of the gospel. And if you still don't know your gift or talent, then give them your love. I believe that love truly makes the world go around. Many of our loved ones departed this year because of the pandemic and other illnesses. They are spiritually struggling. If you believe in the joy of the gospel, then you and I must make every valley be filled and every mountain and hill shall be made low. The winding roads shall be made straight and the rough ways made smooth. And all flesh shall see the salvation of glory. That's what Luke is talking about. You and I can help someone on a crooked road. We can make it straight. Write down a person's name right now that you are thinking about. Bake some cookies or perhaps send them some roses. Show them some love today. I got love. You got love. All God's children need love today. Let's reach out and touch someone's hand and make that crooked road straight. Continue to pray with me during this week with Sister Thea Bowman as we share love with others that we meet today or during the week. Sister Thea Bowman, be with us.